Hey guys, welcome back to another GTA 5 tutorial, to another very much useless tutorial. But just in case you want to know some of this knowledge right here, this is what we are going to do to update our game to the current version 1.028.02.0. all right, and I just updated my game right now to the new version, and you need to go ahead and install the new script V. You would need to go ahead and install the new Gameconfig as well to make sure everything is working properly. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what you need to do just in case you might not have the full effect of Gameconfig. all right, so let's go ahead and take a look over here and see what we need to download. As you can see, this Gameconfig is for 1.028.02 version 30. It just came out as well. So for this one, guys, you are going to need to download the pack file and the head limit adjuster ini files over here. You're going to need those, and you are going to need this current version version 30, the one that says current. That will be for your Gameconfig. You're going to go ahead and need that as well. So if you have never installed Gameconfig, or if you don't have everything related to Gameconfig, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to take these two links right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them in the description instead. You can go ahead and download the heap limit adjuster right here. You are going to need this file right here, so go ahead and download this. If this is your first time installing Gameconfig, and you are going to need your pack limit adjuster as well, you're gonna go ahead and download the 1.0 the 1.2, the one that says current, for your pack limit adjuster as well. Last but not least, we need our scriptbook V for version 1.028.02.0. so you're gonna go ahead and download this over here. I already have everything downloaded. So as you can see right now, my game version right now, it is 1.028.02.0. so this is where we are, the current version of GTA 5. So if you want to go ahead and upgrade your game to the current version, this is what you are going to need to do. all right, so let's go ahead and just begin with the install. First and foremost, we are going to go ahead and install our Gameconfig. all right, let me just go ahead and bring up my OpenIV while I'm opening up my files here real quick. Go ahead and unzip those files here as well. Let me just go ahead and open up my Gameconfig over here. Let me go ahead and close that. All right, so for the Gameconfig, guys, we are going to need the GTA 5 Gameconfig version 30 for version 1.028.02. Open up this one up. For these two files, for less mods or for more mods, you're gonna go ahead and choose which version you want. Everything is the same, the installation is the same. all right, for me, I'm going to go ahead and choose for more mods. I'm going to go ahead and open up this folder right here, and you can go ahead and choose whatever version of Gameconfig you want, but keep in mind this affects your game performance. The more you go for 5 times traffic, for 5 times pads, all this means is there's going to be a lot of traffic, there's going to be a lot of pads in your game, and of course that could affect the performance of your game. So you just need to understand what your PC can handle as well. all right, so for me, I am going to install the 5 times traffic, the 0.5 times traffic, and the 0.5 times pad. all right, so let me go ahead and open up this folder here real quick. So this is my Gameconfig that I'm going to install, and for this we need OpenIV. all right, so on our OpenIV, we're going to go ahead and go to our mods folder, go to update. all right, go to update RPF, go to common, and go to data. This is where we need to be right here. As you can see, our Gameconfig is right here. So this is what we are going to be replacing. Once you get to this page, turn on your edit mode, and then we're going to go ahead and drag and drop our Gameconfig right here. So if you're not sure that went in, you can go ahead and drag and drop this Gameconfig again. I'm pretty sure it's in, so we are pretty much done with that. all right, and the other thing, guys, if you are very much into installing a lot of add-on vehicles or a lot of mansions or anything like that, or anything DLC, you are going to need to save this pathway right here. So what you can do is go to your favorites on your OpenIV, go to add favorites, and you can go ahead and name it whatever you want and click add if you want to. I already have mine saved as DLC. So if I go ahead and close my OpenIV, this pathway right here, and close all archives and come to my favorites and go to my DLC. I come back to this page right here. As you can see, my game config is right here and my DLC list is right here as well. All right, so that's pretty much it about that. Let me go ahead and close that. Go ahead and move my game config over here, and first we're gonna go ahead and install our pack limit adjuster here real quick. For the pack limit adjuster, let me just go ahead and show you which file I'm installing right now. So this will be the for the pack limit adjuster right here. So this will be this file that I'm installing right now. Go ahead and minimize that. For this one, guys, we just need the pack limit adjuster.isi file. We're gonna go ahead and drag and drop this inside our GTA 5 main directory. I already have mine installed, but let me just go ahead and replace that, and we are pretty much done. Do not install this INI right here. All right, we are pretty much done with that. Next, we're gonna go ahead and install our heap limit adjuster as well. Let me go ahead and unzip my file. So for the heap limit adjuster is going to be this one right here. So this is what I'm installing right now. Okay, for this one as well, we're just gonna go ahead and take the ISI file. If this is your first time installing some of this stuff right here, you are going to need those files, and we are done with that. Next, we are gonna go ahead and install our pack limit adjuster and our heap limit adjuster INI files. Okay, go ahead and unzip my files here real quick. For this one is this one right here, guys, that you downloaded both with your pack your game config. So it will be these files right here. All right, so for these files right here, guys, we need both of them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drag and drop the heap limit adjuster.ini, the pack limit adjuster.ini. We're gonna go ahead and drag and drop these inside our GTA 5 main directory, just like so. And we are pretty much done with that. Let me just go ahead and minimize that page. Go ahead and close that. We're gonna go ahead and move this to the top. Last but not least, we're gonna need our script of V for our new game version. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the bin folder. We're gonna go ahead and take these two files that I just highlighted. We're gonna go ahead and drag and drop these inside your GTA 5 main directory. And the other thing, guys, if you have what is this thing called, extended camera settings, if you have this installed in your game, as you can see, I don't think you can you tell which version this is? This was compatible with version 1.02699.16, but this is not compatible with the new version of GTA 5. So what you can do here, what I will encourage you to do, if you have this installed, you can go ahead and just remove that from your game. All right, because if you leave it on, it's not gonna allow you to log into the game. All right, so that's pretty much it on that. Let me just go ahead and close that. Now let me go ahead and go back to my Steam, and now we're gonna go ahead and try to run the game here real quick. So we should be inside the game in just a few minutes. Let me just see if I can go ahead and log into the game. So if this works for me, guys, I don't see how it cannot work for you. All right, so as you can see, we should be able to log into the game, hopefully. But I'll celebrate once we are in the game. So if it does work for me, like I said, I don't see why it cannot work for you either. So, and very soon I'm gonna be showing you guys how to update your LSPDFR, maybe to avoid having to do a fresh install. But I want to go ahead and do a fresh install for my game. Maybe I'll take an opportunity to do a tutorial on that as well. I don't know, but you can let me know in the comment section down below if you want a fresh install of LSPDFR. I'll pretty much show you everything you need to know, how to set up your files, how to pretty much do anything, make sure your game is working properly and stuff like that. All right, already it seems like we should be able to log into the game, and there it goes. Let me just go ahead and let it do its thing here to finish up the install and everything like that. As you can see, I'm still inside my Rari right here. So as far as I'm concerned, I can see that everything should be working properly, and I am on the current version of GTA 5, and I can see one of my replaced vehicles. All right, Mr. Elon Musk right there. Let me just go ahead and see if some of my mods are still here. As you can see, my LS Life should be running well because I can see Franklin wearing his backpack right now. Let's go ahead and open up our simple trainer here real quick. As you can see, I still say everything seems to be okay. Let me just go ahead and check on my add-on vehicles. As you can see, my list is here for my add-on vehicles as well. I don't think we should have any problem. You know what, let me just go ahead and try to spawn at least one of them or something like that. Let's go ahead and spawn Asana right here. All right, as you can see, everything's looking like it's working properly, so I cannot complain. I cannot complain so far. But I want to go ahead and take a look and see if my mods are here in terms of our GTA 5 menu right here. So as far as I'm concerned, I can see that everything is here. My LS Life is working properly, and yeah, yo, I haven't played this thing in a long time. I think I kind of forget exactly what I have in this game because I have a lot of stuff in here. Some of them some of them might not be working anymore and I don't even know, but at least they are still in the game. So if it's not working, I will know, then I'll have to update it or something like that. All right, and that's pretty much it right here, guys. I think everything is working fine for me. So if you have any questions, guys, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. If I can help you out, I'll try and do so, but I don't see how it could not work for you because it is working for me. In terms of the extended camera settings, the ones that I removed, I'm gonna need to go ahead and see if there's going to be a new update, because as you can see, when I'm in first person, I'm way too close to the driver right now. I mean, the driver is way too close to the steering wheel. Extended camera settings kind of gives you a little bit of leeway to have a better view while you're in first person and everything like that. All right, but with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.